into an exhibit. Another important person here is Antonio Reynoso. What is exactly your title? Come up here and talk to me.
I'm the local council member.
Local council member, but also...
Right. Also the chair of sanitation
That's
and
why
solid
we
waste
like
management.
We like the trash role
Yes,
here, and that's why he's here
yes,
today.
yes. So no, thank you so much, Bill. Thank you everyone for being here. This is very awesome. It's hard to bring people to like trash or care about trash.
We love trash.
I know, and I love it very much as well. And I try to do everything I can to bring progressive light to the system that I believe has been the same since like the 1960s and 70s. We do very few things differently than we did back then. But now we have a commissioner and a department that's really moving into a new age and a new era when it comes to how we manage our trash. And I'm excited to be able to stand here and just be a witness to the changes that are happening in sanitation or in the Department of Sanitation. I've said it before. I want to be the commissioner's Robin, right? She's the Batman, and she's making a lot of great things happen, and I want to be there to support her. And I think the general public should be doing the same thing. There's a lot of things that need to change in sanitation that is folks are not going to be comfortable with, but that she's going to make the tough decisions and actually follow through on them, which she's been doing for the last 4 years. So I'm excited for the future of trash. And a lot of folks say it's hard to make trash sexy, but the city Reliquary has done that. This is absolutely unbelievable. Absolutely. Let's give them a round of applause for the work that they're doing. So just the presentation that you see here and the progress and the history of it, I think it is awesome. It is beyond me to be able to see this. I want to say that I really feel like I'm alone in this world when it comes to loving trash, but again, just being surrounded by all these folks here that care and are actually putting it on display in a way that other folks can start admiring it or looking at what we do, I think is really awesome. And again, I am the city council. It just happens to be that I'm the city council member of this district, and this exhibit is here. I do want to say one thing, just that I got to plug in at all times is this district handles 40% of the city's trash. In 1 out of 51 districts, in this one district, we handle 40% of the city's trash. We have almost 16 transfer stations, or 16 transfer stations in Community Board 1, which is a problem when it comes to asthma rates and health for our children. We have 3 times the amount of entrants into Woodhull Hospital for asthma-related issues than anywhere else in the city of New York. And we also have the 3rd least amount of park space in the south side portion of our district. So when it comes to environmental justice and equity, we have a real problem, a real issue. And no matter how much I love trash, I can't take all of it. Right? So when we talk about it and all the great work that the Department of Sanitation is doing and we're going to be doing around the city, just to be mindful that these poor communities that are mostly black and brown and extremely poor that abut in industrial manufacturing areas are where these transfer stations tend to be. So that when we do all this work, that we also think about equity and spreading the love and making sure other people see the value of trash and that maybe they take it into their communities and it doesn't all come to this one community. But again, this is about the exhibit and about trash. It's very complex. Think about it that way and join the fight. Join the fight for how we move the trash in the city of New York, how we bring down the cost, how we do more recycling, how we take on organics in a real way and actually make that happen. Maybe it has to be mandatory. That's okay. We got to be ready for those conversations. But again, thank you so much for having me here. I'm glad to be here, and I'll be walking around.
Meryl, do you want to say something?